Like when you got your purse at the ready to be able to pay with the contact. I mean, sometimes people have their Oyster cards in their. Yeah. Do you have that? You have your Oyster in your phone.
Makes life easier. If I lose my phone, I lose my Oyster.
I saw this really interesting. This photographer had explored the idea of. So they took. I honestly can't remember the name, but they took photos of people embracing or sitting next to each other, but also holding their mobiles, except the mobile phone wasn't there anymore. So it was these really interesting compositions of these lovers embracing, but that kind of absence in their connection with each other, as well as the way that their hand was placed, as if they'd been holding a mobile phone. And I thought it was such an interesting observation about, everything we've been talking about. And I don't know, I remember one time I made a conscious decision. I'd left O2 phone company because I was having trouble with them a couple of years ago. And I was like, right, I'm going to get a £10 flip up. It was like a flip up Alcatel One Touch or something. And I remember the first phone call I'd made on it, because I'd had a smartphone for ages. And I called my friend Liz and I was like, hello, are you in there? Oh my gosh, it's so small. And I felt like one of those girls from 90210, like, hey, like flipping it up, and it just was all plasticky. And I need to have, a week or a couple of days where I do that, I think, to swap my SIM card. I mean, yeah, I'm still going to be paying, 60 quid, which is crazy, by the way, 60 quid for my contract. I think for my health-wise, it's important to have those moments where you slip your SIM card into like a little, Alcatel One Touch, and you have those moments where you're like, oh my gosh, Liz, I can still hear you even though this is the tiniest thing ever. I've always loved the idea of what being on a phone with someone feels like, and the fact that your two voices are existing in this space, kind of like the Matrix. Yeah. If you were going to go into a dark space and you'd be like, oh, hey, or what's that new Netflix drama with the young girl who's got her hair shaved? Super 8, no.
I don't have Netflix, so I don't know.
No, it's the listeners will know. There's that Netflix thing with that girl. It's so bad, but it's got like the 80s vibes. What was I even talking about?
I'm not sure.
My brain does this. The Matrix and the external room. Basically, I always imagine talking on the phone with someone as if your bodies have been teleported to this parallel universe where you're both in the in-between. I call it the in-between. Yeah. I've always found it really interesting.
Interesting.
Kind of. Yeah, exactly. But I found it was interesting, the difference between the two purgatories, the Alcatel One Touch purgatory and the iPhone 7 purgatory. I kind of like the edge of the Alcatel One Touch purgatory. Maybe that will be my next poem.
I always find it interesting that you could be in a room with multiple people, and you all be in the same space, but everyone would be on their phone. The TV might be on, but everyone would be on their phone, doing something, Instagram, whatever, and no one's kind of talking to each other. And I guess it's I don't know, I see it as normal now because I've grown up into it. I've seen the divide from when we went from dial-up internet.
Seats in the Royal Festival Hall. The performance will continue in 5 minutes.
So it is the Royal Festival Hall.
Yeah.
See, I thought we were in the South Bank Centre. I'm just going to own that right now. Sorry, so people being on their phones.
Yeah. Everyone's on their phones in the same room. No one's talking to each other.
Yeah.
But they're talking to other people.
Yeah. I know, it's like, why don't you just fucking call them up then? Bring their ass down here. Why the fuck are they at home? It's so true though, but I feel like, oh my god, it was so awkward. I went out with my family. Where were we? We went to see Mamma Mia, the musical, and it was amazing. But I remember we were sitting around this circular table at a Chinese restaurant after we'd spent an hour deciding on where to go. It's already 11:30 at this point, and I'm tearing my hair out. And I just didn't have anything to say to my family.
I know what you mean.
And I mean, I feel bad if they listen to this, but I just was searching everywhere in my brain, and I don't believe in finding things to say. But all of us were our mind was somewhere else, and I just wonder whether that has anything to do with what you're saying about people being in the same space.
But is it because, did it feel bad that you didn't have anything to say?
Yeah, because I wanted to share with them, but I felt because, now, like you say, it's so normalised to have your phone at the dinner table, I find that my ability to converse with people.
Yeah.
Like this, for example, it's getting harder and harder for me. With my family anyway. But I know that I feel like it's a mutual thing that not everyone is 100% present in the situation. I call it like screen brain or like phone brain when I've been on my phone too long and I feel like I can see blue lights and I just get a headache. I must be some kind of like, I'm not a technophobe, but I remember this lady I saw on like some kind of documentary, and she literally couldn't do electricity.
In the Royal Festival Hall, the performance will continue in 3 minutes.
Thanks for that, because I'd almost forgotten that we're in the Royal Festival Hall.
So
I just needed to know that the performance was... Should we go? Should we go to the performance?
I haven't got a ticket.
Oh, we'll find a way in.
Just going with the crowd.
I don't know, yeah, Matrix it. Go into the purgatory. Dum, bum, ba-da. Oh no, that's Mission Impossible. Fuck.
It is.
Yeah, so phones in, communal spaces and stuff. I actually bonded with one of my... this is great. I'm talking about my problems with my family, my ex-boyfriend. What else is next? When I first became friends with my friend.
Yeah. Of course. Who else would you have became friends with?
My non-friend. We were discussing exactly that, sitting in a room, and at the time I'd had my Alcatel One Touch, so I was very super present and aware of everything that was going on around me. But it is this idea of the phone becoming an extension of people's body, and I think it's something that we shouldn't normalise, and we should try harder to I don't know, play that game at the dinner table where everyone piles up their phone and whoever takes it first has to pay, or find ways to kind of cleanse. It's crazy, you have detoxes, you have juice cleanses and fasting, but now we have to go on phone cleanses. Like, what is that?
Like, I go on cleanses of replying to people.
Yeah. Oh, I just don't reply anyway.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Don't call me. Well, do call me, actually. Call me, because I'll pick up. But don't message me on social media, okay?
Don't message me, because sometimes I'm just like... reply, but I'm doing something.
Yeah, I'm living my life, yo. Like, it's so true.
It's so crazy.
The Royal Festival Hall. The performance will continue in 1 minute.
I really think she wants us to go to the performance. This is the thing as well, self-checkout machines are worrying me, because I started having conversations with these people. She'd be like, please take your bag, please, and I'm like, okay, I swear at her, I'm like, okay bitch, calm down, I'm taking my stuff, and then you've got the security guard just staring at me like I'm a crazy person.
Speaking of automated things, how do you feel about what they're called, do you know when you call up like customer services and you get forwarded to like the automated person?
Yeah.
I really hate that. I just really want to talk to a human
Please. Please say yes if you have XYZ. Yes. No. No, bitch. Listen to me.
I literally preferred it when I just had to press a button for yes or no. Now this talking thing.
I
know. In the Royal Festival Hall, the performance is about to continue.
I really, really think we should go.
Like, this talking thing, like there was this. I tried to call up HMR revenue. That's what it was.
Oh my god!
I was trying to find out about VAT.
About that.
I was trying to find out about VAT, right? And this automated system was like, where should we direct you? And I was just like, I want to talk to a human. Can I? Can I?
You just start talking to them. Or those voicemails that people used to make, where they'd be like, hello, it's me, and you start having a conversation with them. It was like one of those joke fucking voicemails, and you'd be like, oh hey, it's so good to, and then please.
I did one of those. Bitches. It was awesome. I planned the timing.
Oh no, sorry, you're gonna have to put a little tag on this that says vile language from a like.
Oh no, it's okay.
I think I'm blinding over here.
You can swear all you want.
Okay, this is quite expressive.
Yeah,
it's it's the day of expression.
Yes, it is.
Although you should express yourself every day.
You should.
No, I do have problems with self-checkout machines though. On that note, and like you're right. Like I want to have that there's the most lovely girl who works in the Wimbledon Tesco's, and she's been there like 5 years now, and she just knows my whole family, and I want that level of I want that girl in my life. Hi Aya, how you doing? Good, just on another mad one, no one's talking to each other, don't want to go to Mamma Mia again.
I mean, there are some what's the word, beauties to self-checkout. Sometimes I just don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, for the ease and speed.
But there's sometimes when it takes longer. Like sometimes I'll put my stuff in the checkout and you'll tell me I've got too many items, but I haven't put anything more.
Please take your item out of the bag, Neri. Please take your item out of the bag. Shut up!
You know?
When you don't want to talk to anyone and you start talking to the fucking self-checkout machine. Oh, I remember when I went to Pyrenees in year 9. I went to the Pyrenees in year 9 for like a walking trip, a hiking trip, and we had this talent show at the end of the week. And I was 13. Yeah, so kind of self-checkout machines were like coming in. This was 6, 7, 8 years ago, and I remember we did this whole Asda sketch. Well, this sketch based around Asda, the shop, and we like put all these little scenes together, and it started with us miming like supermarket trolleys, and it was like and we were like miming, taking stuff on the shelves. My other friend came towards me and was like boop 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 boop. It was so jokes, but we were like dressed in these like orange colour. Why am I talking about this?
I don't know.
Okay.
What colour was it again?
It was green.
Oh.
Asda is green, guys, in case you didn't know. And also, don't just gravitate towards the green shop, because otherwise you might end up a Waitrose. And the only thing that's good price there is their free coffee.
Free coffee at Waitrose?
Yeah, but you have to bring your own cup now, you know. It's good though, because they're all nothing. But anyway, when I went hiking in the Pyrenees, we had this talent show.
Yeah.
And, you know, the whole self-checkout had just come in, so I thought we'd glorify that. That's where that was going.
Oh.
Makes no sense now.
I mean,
Good things come out of self-checkout machines.
Be an interesting listen back, I guess.
Oh, gosh.
What is the next one?
I don't know, what other random thing do I want to say next?
Yeah, this is random.
Wonderful.
So, I like the weird section on a Metro News page.
I just love this guy's feet already.
So,
49-year-old woman. Oh, it's a woman! It's a woman, guys.
Yeah,
It's a woman.
So this 49-year-old woman says she makes thousands by posting pictures of her feet on Instagram.
Yes, Queen. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite enjoyable.
Pretty tasteful,
Good sizing.
Yeah.
Do you get feet models? I'm sure you do.
Probably, but she said that Gwyneth Lee, 49, she says it says she's a part-time dominatrix, and she claims to earn around $2,500 a month.
Oh my god.
Taking pictures of her feet and sharing them on Instagram.
Fucking sexy feet. That's insane. I mean, is it just how bizarre it is that people want to just understand? Is it one of those things where, like, I don't know, people hate something so much they love it?
I guess it's just a fetish. I mean, like, have you heard about the people on YouTube that are making incredible amounts of money by, like, these weird niches like whispering or like stuff like that? Like,
whispering?
People, like, there's videos, check out on YouTube, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called, but like there's videos of...
I'm gonna go check out some videos on YouTube. Is that a niche? Whispering?
Literally, there's people...
I mean, it is nice, like, whispering is quite rather enjoyable. Sometimes I took lots of, like, comfort, like, because I have dyslexia, when I would read... Nice. It's good to know about each other.
Superpower.
Yeah, exactly. Words would get so jumbled in my brain that I would sit in my room, and I find it really tiring to have to read out loud for long.